Liverpool's new boss has been announced. German manager Klopp is rightly regarded as one of Liverpool's greatest ever managers and has overseen a period of great success on Merseyside. Appointed on October 8, 2015, Klopp has now completed 8 years in charge at Anfield, making him the club's fourth longest-serving boss behind Tom Watson, Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley. Indeed, having led Liverpool to 3 Champions League finals, winning the trophy in 2019 and ending the club's 30-year wait to become champions of England, owner FSG rightly hopes Klopp will be in his seat at Anfield for many more years. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever in this world, and like any well-run club, Liverpool will need some sort of succession plan for Klopp when the day comes for him to leave. To that end, names like Julian Nagelsmann, Steven Gerrard and Klopp's current number 2 Pep Lijnders have long been mentioned as possible successors. It was recently suggested that Brighton's Roberto De Zerbi would be an ideal long-term successor, with the Italian manager having made a huge impact on the South Coast. However, Alonso has been the undisputed frontrunner of late. The Spanish manager knows the club inside out and has since made a name for himself as manager of Bayer Leverkusen. The secret clause gives FSG the chance to appoint Xabi Alonso as Liverpool boss. Alonso, now 41, was appointed Bayer manager in October 2022 after leaving his role in Real Madrid's B team. Last season, he led his team to 6th place with a 45% winning percentage. This season, however, Bayer are flying and are top of the table with 6 wins and a draw from their 7 games so far. There's even talk of a historic first Bundesliga title. Of course, they have a long way to go, and Harry Kane and Bayern Munich will certainly have their say in stopping Alonso and co. Still, their start to the season has done much to emphasize Alonso's growing reputation as one of the best up-and-coming young coaches. According to German sources, a secret clause in his contract allows Alonso to leave the Bay Arena if he is approached by Liverpool, Bayern or Real Madrid. With speculation that Carlo Ancelotti will leave the Bernabeu at the end of the season, and Alonso being one of the 2 names on the Spanish giants' wish list, Real Madrid are perhaps the club that needs him the most of the 3. In this context, this clause would certainly be music to the ears of the Bernabeu authorities. However, there is also the possibility of Alonso going to Anfield, and this clause allows the Merseysiders to negotiate the transfer of the Spanish manager. However, time is not on FSG's side if they want to consider Alonso. According to reports, the clause will expire after the close of next summer's transfer window, leaving Liverpool with very little time to exercise the option. Klopp's current deal at Anfield ties him to the club until the summer of 2026, and it is difficult to envisage either side wanting to part ways at any stage before then. The German manager has made clear his intention to stick to that deal and has even recently indicated that he may extend it again if all parties are happy. Klopp also recently made his commitment to Anfield clear when the Germany national team job became available again. But Klopp, who has admitted in the past that it would be an honor to lead his country, immediately dismissed that possibility and was not even intrigued by the chance to manage them on a shared basis, let alone his job at Anfield. However, after a poor season last year, it was expected that Klopp might resign and that a change would come. This season Liverpool are off to a good start, but in football it is quite possible that everything can change in an instant. Liverpool have made a move for the La Liga wonderkid with a €30 million release clause. 18-year-old winger Assane Diao has been one of La Liga's breakout stars this season. Born in Senegal but representing Spain at under-19 level, Diao has found the net 3 times in his last 4 games, including the last goal in Betis' Europa League win over Sparta Prague earlier this month. Diao, who turned 18 in September, is the youngest player in the 21st century to score in each of his first 2 La Liga games, according to Opta. Spanish sources claim Liverpool are ready to pay the buyout clause in Diao's contract to bring him to Anfield next summer. As speculation continues over Mohamed Salah's move to the Saudi Professional League, the Reds are reportedly planning to complete the arrival of the rising star next year. With Diao's release clause set at just €30 million, Liverpool are expected to have no problem finding the money to complete the deal. It adds that Liverpool are determined to keep a close eye on Diao and will do everything possible to bring him in next season. The Reds seem to have planned well in keeping an eye on such an exciting talent with an attractively low price tag. Instead of getting our hopes up, it's better to file this as wait and see. With Salah's medium and long-term future still uncertain, links with wingers have increased recently. Jarrod Bowen, one of the Reds' favourite players, has signed a 7-year contract extension with West Ham, while Nico Williams and Donyell Malen have also been touted as possible targets. While a new striker will depend on Salah's future, Liverpool are also expected to spend on defence next year, with at least one new stopper a priority. The Reds have invested heavily in the midfield this summer and are already reaping the rewards. The £85 million Liverpool star scores a goal every 106 minutes on average. When Nunez was first signed, there were doubts whether he could deliver the performances needed to justify his high price tag. The Uruguayan joined the club for a fee that could reach £85 million if performance-related bonuses came into play. But his performances this season have certainly put the skeptics on the back foot. Despite facing criticism for his slow start at Liverpool, Nunez managed to score 15 goals in his first season at the club. To put this in context, Nunez is finding the net on average every 106 minutes, a statistic that positions him as one of the most effective strikers in the Premier League. This scoring record was especially remarkable given the lack of quality in the midfield last season. Despite playing with little support at times, he managed to contribute 19 goals in all competitions. In fact, despite Liverpool's tactical and personnel changes, Nunez punctuated each stumble with excitement, goals, and passion. This season he has been performing well in midfield alongside the likes of Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis Mac Allister. Not only has Nunez scored goals, but he has also shown a tireless work ethic, integrating into Liverpool's high-pressing system and improving his overall game under Jurgen Klopp. At the current rate of improvement, Nunez just needs to keep working hard and listening to his coaches. Speaking ahead of Liverpool's 3-1 victory over Leicester City in the Carabao Cup, assistant coach Pep Lijnders revealed the extent of the 24-year-old's return to form. "I'm full of praise for Darwin, the fans love him. He has an extreme mentality to run, fight and get into positions that nobody thought he could get into. It's good to see him in good moments, it's good to see him positive. He starts back-to-back games and you immediately see what that does to a player. He is a pure intuition player. He smells a goal, he sees it and he does it. An intuitive player like Darwin needs that kind of confidence. He already speaks better English, he invests a lot in himself. A player with or without confidence is just a different player. So it's very important for him to be confident and to work really hard," he said. The Uruguayan was overshadowed by Holland last season, but he continues to give his best and continues to improve despite the stumbles in his Liverpool career.